Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Deathwing bringing you some Untitled story here. This is kind of a, if you're not familiar with this game, this is sort of a Metroidvania type indie platformer made by Matty Thorson, creator or one of the creators of Celeste, one of the more well-known game. We're going to be doing. There's 4 difficulty levels: simple, regular, difficult, and masterful. We're going to be doing the fastest format. Any percent was simple. Let's see, what was the pattern? DONYCHOPPR. And the screen probably looks a little weird. It's not. It doesn't. It's not fully sized because the game resizes itself as soon as I start playing. Okay, so I am ready to start. I'll give you a countdown: 3, 2, 1, go, and then you can start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we start off as an egg, and we have very little abilities, but we go around and we collect these blue orbs, and the orbs give us upgrades, and so now I jump a little bit higher. Yay. This is mostly sort of a exploration type game. You get power-ups and you access new areas, and each time you get upgrades, you can go into new areas and fight new bosses. The beginning of the game is mostly getting to bosses and fighting them. All bosses have 4 health, which is you can see by the torches in the background. This boss is pathetically easy, and he's done. He drops some money there at the end. This purple is the crystals. It's the currency of the game. Now I can double jump. I don't need the little bit of money that he drops, but I will need money later in the run. So now I can double jump, and that unlocks another part of the game. The game is also damage-based, so we will need to pick up a few hearts to increase our health. Specifically, I'm going to get a total of 7 hearts. I'll talk a little bit more about that later as we move into the next part of the game. As I said, the beginning is just getting to and fighting a bunch of bosses. Here's the second boss. All you have to do is reflect the blue ones back at him. Now, whenever you kill a boss, he drops both a health, refilling your health, and crystals. This is the only boss that you can collect the heart before the crystals are dropped. And the reason that's important is because every boss has a crystal bonus. They drop more if you're at full health. So by getting the heart first, I have full health. Oh yeah, secret area. Now I can shoot. Now I can jump higher. And we're on to the next boss. Like, they just are fast and furious at the beginning. As I said, each boss has some extra money that they drop, which is kind of important for a few bosses. So I would like to... As soon as I say that, I got hit. It's not a game breaker, but it would be useful to not take damage on this fight. It's okay. This lets me stick to the ceiling, so I am going to wait here. I didn't time that one right. Okay, now I'm going to do something that is going to seem very strange. But I promise you there's a reason for it. We're going to go up here and immediately leave. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Go to this screen and immediately leave. And the reason for that is because there are save points on those screens. And in a moment, I'm going to get the ability to teleport between them. Now, when you first play this game, you're somewhat led to believe that you can only do this after you have used the save points, but that's not the case. You actually just have to have spawned them on your map to use them. And I'm going to use one right now. Going back up here real fast. This is a little town area and a shop. We'll come back to that later. This one Sorry, Fast and Furious. That upgrade allowed me to use the red energy to get jump boosts. There's also one for yellow. You saw yellow there. We won't be getting that. Not in this run. You'll see that tomorrow. So the red energy is necessary to get up here. Yes, this game is available for free. If you like what you see, you should go get this game and play it. The website you can get it from, as far as I know, is still available, is mattmakesgames.com. Ten shots. Oh, I jumped the gun a bit there. Now, this route has made some changes. When I first learned the game from a guy named Nathan is Bored, they used to get the money here, but now I skip it. I changed the route, so we're just gonna go right past there. That gave me the ability to dive bomb, so we drop right through there. That is a vital ability to beat the game. You can't beat the game without it. That's why we went all the way over here. There's a lot of secrets in this game, secret hearts, secret areas. This is one of them. Getting that heart does not cost much time because you have to wait for these little walkers to go back and forth. They are impassable from both sides. So we gotta do that. That is the last jump height upgrade that we will get. There's one more in the game, but we're not going to Fire Cage, not in this run. And now we return to this. So we wanted to get this teleport on the screen, but go and get all the jump height upgrades that we're going to need to do this area real fast. Now normally I wouldn't collect this heart, but I'm going to get it for this run. It's one of my safety hearts. I got up there, okay. Okay, this is another boss, but this is the first one we're gonna actually skip. I actually have to hit him one time for this to work. Oh, that was so close. I really thought I missed that. It's not as tight as it looks. But yeah, we skipped that boss fight by just coming up here. And secret heart here. If you light both torches, there's another secret heart on this screen, but I'm not gonna get it. It's not one of the 7 fastest. And surprise! Inside the egg is a bird. I bet you didn't see that coming. So we'll be a bird the rest of the game. Getting to be a bird does not actually grant you any abilities, but it is necessary to talk to that gatekeeper there. Without it, you couldn't get by. 39. I need to keep an eye on my money. I need to have 108 at the conclusion of this boss fight. If I have less than that, I'll have to get some more from the next boss, which I would like to skip. So we need a bunch of money because we're going to actually buy something very important. I guess this is a good time as any to talk about the structure of this game. So the beginning of the game is structured as you bought a boss, you get a power-up. The rest of the game, I'm pretty much not gonna get any more power-ups. 8, 9, turn yellow, 10, jump. The rest of the game is collecting gold orbs, which are sort of the main objectives. There are 10 of them, and you need to collect a certain number of them to beat the game. On simple, it is just 5. Higher difficulties require more. So that was the last heart that I'm gonna collect. I have 170. In a non-marathon run, I would only get 3 and have 130 health. Again, I'll explain that significance later, but basically it saves me a hit in the end of game. Alright, so that allowed me to shoot ice shots, which is important to get another power-up. Alright, so this is the first, what I would call major boss of the game, because he's hiding his reward is a gold orb. And I've watched a lot of casual runs of this game, casual playing through, and this boss always seems to give people trouble. And the problem is people don't know how to hit him and jump back over. And the trick is you have to be holding down and up at the same time. If you just hold down and then press up afterwards, you won't clear his head. And I see that over and over again. So you have to be holding down and up together and then let go of down as you jump up, back up. And I forgot to check how much money I have. I was talking and forgot, so I'm just gonna need to real quick grab, yeah, I have plenty. 279. So that's gold orb number 1. Now the old route when I first learned this game was to go straight to the left there in the water and head to Blankland. But the new route is to get money this way. And we're gonna go into the Dark Grotto first. Oh man, I did not want to get hit twice there. Okay, and if I time my shots, I can do this in 2. There we go. You gotta light all the torches to spawn the boss. Now, a few things about this boss. He goes back and forth, and then he shoots some fireballs at you. It's kind of the slowest boss fight, but it's necessary because it's the fastest way to get to the beach, which is where the end game is. Now, his first 3 shots, he will not try to reflect. He won't play ping pong with you. The 4th shot, he will try. But if I time my ice shot just right, you can reflect it before he gets a chance to bounce. So we'll see if I get it. I mean, I'm obviously gonna try. Well, each time he does one more. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one he's gonna try to reflect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. He never had a chance. Oh, we got plenty of money. Oh, we got gobs of money. Okay, so we have a little bit more in Deep Dive, the water section, and then following that will be an area called Blank Land. So I'm going to give you a warning. Blank Land has a weird mechanic where the screen waves back and forth. Now on simple, it's not too bad. It's kind of slow, but I have had viewers in the past tell me that it does sometimes it gives people a headache, or sometimes it gives them motion sickness. We'll only be in Blank Land for like 30 seconds, so I will let you know. So this is just your warning that the screen is about to start shaking. It gets faster as you go. And it does more on higher difficulties. On simple, it's not too bad. Okay, coming up is another trick. We're gonna skip a boss using the teleport trick. In the old days, they used to get the last jump height upgrade to do this trick, but if you do that, you get just enough height. So we freeze that enemy, jump on him, and just enough height to access this screen, and we skip the boss fight. And that was the third. That was the third one, and we're done with Blank Land. There will be no more twisting. I have plenty of money. I don't need anything else. So yeah, you time your shot just right so that you freeze that enemy as he's moving up, and then you can jump on him to clear the screen. Oh my gosh, I thought I messed that up. Oh, got the double. Oh, we got the double. Yes. That was good until I let them split apart. You're trying to keep them together to maximize your double hits. But other than that, that was excellent, and we don't need any money. Okay. Leap of faith. So we're gonna do a little tiny detour. We're almost ready. We have 4 gold orbs. We're about to go to the end game. But before we do that, we need one more ability. And this is how we know, by the way, that the teleport trick is intentional, because this is the only way to get this key ability is to do this. And that's why we need the money to buy our last gold orb. There's 1 in the shop. All right, so now we have enough to beat the game. This is stick slide. This allows you to move while on the screen. And now it's time for everyone to take a deep breath and let all your emotions go as we have a nice, relaxing walk on the beach. This is the calm before the storm, the eye of the hurricane, as it were. Oh, I missed it. There's a hidden area down there. You'll see that tomorrow. See you soon. More walking. This is the only way to do this is to walk here. So we want the dude to walk to the left. Left, 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 left. Oh, she went right. So we gotta catch up to her. Hey! And now we have unskippable cutscene. So this would be a great time for donations. So we got about a minute. I think I've timed it. It's like a minute and 15 seconds of her talking to us. Let's see. What else do I have to say? So I learned this game from the previous record holder, and I thought it was really cool. I played it long before I saw the record, and then I completely forgot about it. When this game came out, it actually came out in stages. Like, he released up to a certain point, and people played the demo up to that point, and then a next level would be, and you could go into the next area, and slowly before the whole thing was released. As I said, there are 10 gold orbs. The number required to beat the game is 5 for simple, 7 for regular, 9 for difficult, and 10 for masterful, and also insanity. But I've never actually played insanity because I've never beat the game on masterful. Insanity is basically one hit KO. Like, any damage you take, you instantly die. So I only need 5. In terms of records, I have the simple, the regular, and the difficult, and I got bored, guys. The masterful, which I don't know if I'll ever try because masterful's ridiculously hard. I also have the 100. So here's where you would need the orbs to progress. If you don't have enough, you can't get by this bar. If we ever discover a skip here, that would be great. It would cut like 15 minutes off of the run. You mash S to skip. All right. Serious time. Oh God. Okay, I messed up. We're just gonna back. Better than trying to play on and dying. Oh my God. Oh gosh. I'm not sure how that happened. Like, it just didn't hit the arrow for some reason. I'm sorry about that. So because we skip such a large portion of the game, we're very under-equipped for this part of the run. We have very, very little health compared to how much is available. So to give you an idea, there are 95 hearts in the game, and we got 7. So in a normal run-through, you would have significantly more health, which makes this part of the run very difficult compared to the rest of the game. There are also 3 toughness upgrades, which reduce the amount of damage you take from every enemy by 10. So if you have those, it's a lot easier. But those take a lot of time to get. We're not out of it yet. That damage hit that I just took there is actually intentional. There is no way in my current state to get to that block without taking a hit. Without having the last jump height upgrade. So you must take a hit there. Oop. Also, making that jump without the last jump height upgrade is very hard. Okay, a little bit about the damage math. So you may have noticed enemies in this part of the game do 40 damage. You start the game with 100 health, and each heart gives you 10. Whoops, that's not supposed to happen. So in a normal run, you would get 3 hearts to get to 130, and then you can survive 3 hits. For the purposes of marathon, I got 4 extra ones, so I can survive 1 more hit. I didn't have to get that. I could have skipped it. And we're done. Well, I mean, we're done with... Here's the ninja. And this is some banging music, so enjoy this. And he's done. Yeah. So now we enter the final... Oh. My button stuck. I tried to push up and it didn't clear it. So that's, again, very tight without maximum height. I probably don't need to save there, but, you know, just to be safe. Well, that was almost a disaster. So these ghosts are not like the ghosts that you saw in Black Castle. You cannot shoot them, you cannot harm them, you cannot do anything to them, except try to stay out of their way. Alright, we're going to do a little trick here. Oh, that was close. That was frames away. So, for whatever reason, these guys actually do 60 damage instead of 40. They actually do more damage than the final boss, which is weird. So, even though I have extra health, 170, they actually kill me in 3 hits. If you've ever played this game before, you might not know that you can actually shoot these bulbs. I'm just gonna take the hit just to make sure that I get it. So this is the final boss, And instead of having 4 health, he has 4 phases, each different. So if you get up here quick enough, you can actually see that you cannot leave the screen. You bounce right off. You bounce right off the top. So these little white bulbs, you can just shoot them. Among Us? What? What? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry. I'm not hip. All right, this is the last form of the boss, and it's just a time struggle. So we're going to be coming up on time here. Time does not stop at 0-0. Right after 0-0, the screen will kind of immediately start to fade out. On fade is time. Okay, so wait for my signal. So it'll go 0-0 and then start to fade, and on fade you can time. So unfortunately on simple this is somewhat easy compared to the rest of the Black Castle anyway. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, time. I see I'm about 10 seconds ahead. I'm looking at the game and you guys are still, what was my time? I did not get sub 31. 3106 or so, 3107. Yeah, it was a good run. Other than Black Castle was really bad. I kind of messed up in there and lost quite a bit of time, but that's okay. It was still a good run, good marathon run. The record is 29:54. If anyone wants to go for it, you're welcome to try to beat that. Yes, sub 30 on simple. It's quite a bit higher for regular and difficult. Does anyone have any questions for me? Well, came in at a time. The game tracks the percentage here at the end, so we're going to see what percentage I had. 24%. I think it's, if you skip those hearts, I think it's 23%. So you can see that we got 7 of 95, 5 of the 10 orbs, 10 of the 17 bosses, and 14 of the 24 abilities. Well, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. So this was a bonus run to fill in for someone couldn't make it. Tomorrow I'll be doing the same game, but we'll be doing 100%. So we're gonna get all those things. We're gonna get all the abilities, all the hearts, do all the things that we skipped in this run, and see more of the game. So you just saw a real tiny portion of the game in this run. But that's it for me. So thanks for watching.